Campus of the University of North Georgia as we get set for the final Peach Belt Conference doubleheader of the year, featuring the Flagler Saints and the top-ranked University of North Georgia Nighthawks. Walker McCrary, along with the entire NSN crew, on hand here in the broadcast booth at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium as we get set for Saints and Nighthawks to end the regular season. Wednesday night, the Nighthawks clinched the #1 seed in the Peach Belt Conference tournament to be contested next week. In fact, a week from right now here at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. Flagler is in a barn burner. They are playing for the 5th seed. They currently are in a tie with Lander at 9-9 on the year. And Lander plays UNCP, or rather Lander plays on Saturday, tomorrow, as they will try and lock up the 5th seed over in Greenwood tomorrow. Starting lineups for both teams. First for Flagler, Garland Evans leads things off, followed by Genevieve Vangini. Natalie Murphy and Morgan Murphy bat 3rd and 4th, followed by Tatum Morgan, who will play 3rd base. Jacqueline Majeskovich bats 6th and will catch, followed by Haley Kerensky. The designated player will bat 7th. Naja Gerald will bat 8th, followed by Megan Miller, who will bat 9th. The North Georgia lineup no different than it normally is. Sprague, Stowers, Gillum, Frierson, Anthony, Hammontree, Duncan, Deep, and Gregory. We'll take a commercial break for the national anthem. When we return, we'll run through the defensive lineup and get you set for first pitch. Saints and Nighthawks coming up next right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media, and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet. I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
The defensive lineup for the Nighthawks looks like this. Lexi Duncan in left, Hobby Gregory in center, Kaylin Anthony out and right. Stowers and Gillum on the corner, Sprague and Deep up the middle, Hammontree behind the plate for Kylie Smith. 27-1, a .98 ERA in 33 appearances, 25 of those starts. She has 3 saves to her record as well. 165 and 2/3 innings of work. A nation's second best, 251 strikeouts to 35 walks. Batters are 141 against her. Her .98 ERA is 3rd best in Division II. Here's Garland Evans, 363 on the year, is the junior. 10 doubles, 26 runs batted in. First pitch on the outside corner at 4:54. The 0-1. Ball 1. Nighthawks in all black, Flagler in all red. Grounded to first, the senior Gillum Fields, and steps on the bag herself for route number 1. Senior day here in Dahlonega as Brittany Gillum and Sydney Sprague will be honored post-doubleheader. Pre-doubleheader, Sydney and Brittany gave Coach Mike Davenport a plaque commemorating his 800 career win at North Georgia. Check swing by Mangini is to second, deep to first, out number 2. And here's Natalie Murphy. Team high 401 batting average, 13 doubles, 4 home runs, 39 runs batted in. First pitch strike, not a cloud in the sky as the fans make their way into the grandstands here at the Hill. Temperature in the 70s. High in the air to second. Deep, settles, and the Saints go in order in the first. We head to the bottom half of the first. Nighthawks coming to bat right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
Defensive lineup for the Saints. Megan Miller in left, Garland Evans in center, Genevieve Mangini out in right. Morgan and Murphy on the corners, Gerald and Murphy up the middle. Majeskovich behind the plate, catching for Ali Marcano. Or Marcano, excuse me. 10 and 12 on the year in 33 appearances, 26 of those being starts. 12 complete games, 142.1 innings of work, 108 strikeouts to 138 walks. Batters are 246 against the sophomore out of Middletown, New York. A 5 ERA on the button. First pitch to the senior Sydney Sprague is in for a strike, 0-1. Senior out of Columbus, transferred in from MIZZOU, Missouri. Grounded to the left side. The shortstop, Gerald, makes a stab at it. The backhand not going to be in time. It will be an infield single for Sydney. Bringing up Marley Stowers. Junior transfer out of West Georgia is Marley. Hitting .284 on the year. 5 home runs, 31 runs batted in. She squares the bunt, lays it down nicely. The pitcher, Marcano, fields, throws to the second baseman, Murphy, for the sacrifice. Sprague up to second, and here's Brittany Gillum. The other senior on the team, transfer from the State College of Florida, out of Chiefland, Florida. She puts one high and deep to left field. Back it goes. But the left fielder, Megan Miller, makes a great running catch on the warning track. Sprague has to stay at second. 2 down now for the designated player, Alicia Frierson. Slight wind blowing in from right center. At the most, gusting up to 10 miles per hour. It's a fairly calm day in terms of the wind as compared to what it was on Wednesday night against Georgia College. A strike to the sophomore out of Madison, Georgia, Alicia Frierson, former Morgan County Bulldog. The 0-1 is on the outside, 1-1. Peach Belt Conference Tournament will be here in Dahlonega next week. In fact, the third game of the day should be underway at this point. Games start at 11 a.m. Outside 2-1. Bracket has not been determined yet. North Georgia is the 1. They will play Georgia Southwestern, who is locked into the 8 seed, but times have not been released yet. Missed outside 3-1. Georgia College and Columbus State in a battle for the 2 seed. They'll play tomorrow. And then Lander and Flagler in a battle for the 5 as Frierson draws a walk. So 2-1 and 2 out for Kaylin Anthony. A team-high 382 batting average, hitting 370 in conference this year. That's second best on the team behind the freshman Hobby Gregory, who's hitting a blistering 407 in conference play. First pitch on the inner half, a strike to Kaylin Anthony. Sophomore out of Hoshton. The 0-1 missed high, 1-1. Nighthawks threatening here in the first. Now 2-1 on Kaylin. $16 doubles for the sophomore, leads the Nighthawks. A slugging percentage of .535, on-base percentage 43% of the time. The 2-1, grounded back to Marcano. She makes the catch and retires the Nighthawks in the first. North Georgia leaves 2 stranded. We head to the second. No score here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia
is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate Program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities.
Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication.
Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
It'll be Morgan Murphy, Tatum Morgan, and Jacqueline Majeskovich to lead things off for Flagler here in the second. No score in Dahlonega. Kylie Smith throwing her final warm-up pitches before we get started here in the second inning. Nighthawks 51-2 on the year, 17-1 in Peach Belt Conference play. 50 wins in a season, 3 out of the last 4 years. Dustin Holton behind the plate, David Gilliam on the bases. So here's Morgan Murphy, .361 batting average, 11 doubles, 7 home runs. That leads the Saints. And 37 runs batted in. She fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Kylie winds and delivers off speed. Got her swinging, 0-2. The 0-2 is swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day for Kylie. Here's Tatum Morgan. Popped up and straight back over the top of everything. Foul, 0-1. Tatum hitting at .301 on the year. 9 doubles, 3 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Sophomore out of Lake City, Florida. Columbia High School. Ball one low, 1-1. The 1-1. Missed high, 2-1. Senior day here in Dahlonega. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Balloons and streamers all over the grandstands. The 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Majeskovich. The sophomore hitting .238. 2 home runs, 12 runs batted in. Sophomore from Rockledge, Florida. First pitch fouled away, strike one. Flagler mostly their players out of the state of Florida, hometown-wise. 2 players from Delaware, a player from New York, and a player from Illinois. 2-1. Kaylee Perry, a redshirt sophomore from Milford, Delaware, transfer in from Florida State College of Jacksonville. Rachel Hudson. So that one's popped back and into the stands. Now the count 2-2. Hudson, a junior first baseman from Selbyville, Delaware. Zoe Mooney, a freshman outfielder from Morton, Illinois. And then, of course, Marcano, the sophomore starting pitcher out of Middletown, New York. Another foul ball. It's still 2-2. Dustin Holton needing a few extra softballs as Majeskovich has sent a lot of them out of play. Here's the 2-2 again. Missed low, 3-2. Another foul ball from the catcher. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Payoff pitch, missed high. First base runner for the Saints. And here's Haley Korinsky. 203 for the freshman out of Lakelands, Florida. First pitch strike, 0-1. "13 runs scored. She's drawn 24 walks on the year. That's second highest in the starting 9. Another strike, 0-2. Has struck out just 11 times this year. 9 runs batted in and 1 double. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Smith strikes out the side in the second. We head to the bottom half. Heyman Tree due up for North Georgia on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Hammontree Duncan deep due up for Coach Mike Davenport's squad here in the second. We are scoreless through an inning and a half. As Marcano throws the final warm-up pitches. And Shelby Hammontree will stand in. Sophomore out of Ringgold hitting .362 on the year. 11 home runs is second highest on the Nighthawk team. 47 runs batted in is tops on the squad, as well as her slugging percentage at .652. Her on-base percentage also the highest on the team. Nearly 50% of the time does Shelby get on base. First pitch from the lefty Marcano is on the outside corner, strike one. Heritage High School is where Shelby prepped. Outside ball one. Sun beating down, making it feel a lot like we're in St. Augustine. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. Hope to have this good of weather next weekend when North Georgia hosts the Peach Belt Conference softball tournament for the first time in program history. The 2-1. Outside 3-1. 7 other teams coming into Dahlonega to vie for the PBC Tournament Championship and the automatic bid into the NCAA Southeast Regional, the 3-1 on the inside corner, 3-2. Nighthawks will be the 1 seed as they clinch their 5th straight Peach Belt Conference Championship on Wednesday night with a doubleheader sweep over number 20 Georgia College. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball found the plate. Strikeout looking for Hammontree, and here's Lexi Duncan. First strikeout for Marcano. Here's the left fielder, Lexi Duncan. Sophomore hitting .315 on the year. Out of McDonough. First pitch is a ball. Catherine Googe, the head coach of the Flagler Saints in her first year. 1-1. Assisted by Leah Bennett. In the dirt, 2-1. Way high, 3-1. Jordan Deep on deck. Here's the 3-1. Outside, and Duncan draws a walk to bring up the junior Jordan Deep. .262 on the year. She's settled into the starting role at second base. 3 home runs, 18 runs batted in for the Buford native, where she won 4 GHSA state championships with the Buford Wolves. First pitch strike. Transferred in from the Georgia Institute of Technology. Here's the 0-1. Caught the outside corner, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch well outside. Trying to get deep to chase. 1-2. Hit and run was on, but Deep fouled it off. Still 1-2. Quarterfinal action will be Friday here at the Hill, with the semis and championship game to be contested on Saturday outside 2-2. As I mentioned, North Georgia will play Georgia Southwestern as the Hurricanes are locked into the 8th seed. Deep chops this one to third. It's off the glove of Morgan. Throw was late, and that allowed Duncan to move up. It'll be ruled a hit, as that's a tough backhanded play for Morgan. And now a meeting in the circle with the entire infield before Hobby Gregory stands in. 353 on the year for the freshman out of Williamson, Georgia, but hitting a blistering .405 in conference play this year. A home run, 7 doubles and a triple, 18 runs batted in for the lefty. First pitch swung on and missed. Deep to second. High, 1-1. Trying to lay down the bunt. She pulls back in time, 2-1. One out in the inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Hobby. It's fouled off. 2-2. Two-two pitch, and Hobby swings and misses at a pitch that was way outside. 2 down now for Sydney Sprague. Second strikeout for Marcano. Sydney 1 for 1 on the day. Led off the game with a single. First pitch ball, 1-0. The wind in, the pitch from Marcano is in for a strike, 1-1. Base hit would likely score 2 as Deep has good speed from second. 1-1 is high, 2-1. Marley Stowers on deck. Sprague high and deep to left field. Back it goes. Track wall. A 3-run homer on senior day for Sydney Sprague. Her 13th of the year. And the Nighthawks are up 3-0. So now Marley Stowers will step in. Stowers with a sacrifice bunt, her first time up. Base is empty after the 3-run bomb. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch missed outside, 2-0. And that hit Marley in the back. So the inning continues for Brittany Gillum. A long fly out back in the first.
Here's your first baseman, Brittany Gillum.
First pitch strike. Stowers trying to steal second, and she does. 19 for 21 in stolen base attempts now this season. That pitch was low and outside. Almost got away from Majeskovich. 1-1. One ball and two strikes now to the senior Brittany Gillum. Gilly fouls that one off. It's still 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Gillum down the right field line. It's into the bullpen, still 2-2. Again, a 2-2 to Gillum. Swung on and missed. So after Kylie Smith strikes out the side in the second, Marcano does the same. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but a 3-run bomb from Sydney Sprague has the Nighthawks on top 3-0 as we head to the third inning here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Top of the third inning here in Dahlonega. 3-0 North Georgia as we start the third with Kylie Smith in the circle and Gerald at the plate. The 0-1. Check swing did not go around. 1-1. Naja, a freshman out of Orange City in limited appearances this year. 2 for 21 at the plate. Counts 2-1. Mostly used in a running scenario was Naja, but She is in the starting lineup today at shortstop. She's 3 or 4 in stolen base attempts. She's scored 8 runs on the year. As I mentioned, she's just 2 for 21 with 2 walks. The 2-2 pitch. Missed. And strikeout number 4 for Kylie Smith. So here's Megan Miller. First pitch is fouled off by the junior, hitting .211 on the year, 10 RBI, 3 doubles. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Junior from Land O'Lakes, Florida, Wiregrass Ranch High School. The 0-2. Missed high, 1-2. Fouled off. Hammondtree bare hands it in foul ground. Still 1-2. Swung on and missed. Dropped third strike. Tagged by Hammondtree. 2 down. Ball 1 outside to Garland Evans. 0 for 1. Grounded out to first, her only time up so far. Now 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. Fans still making their way into the Hill, Senior Day 2018. Again on the outer half, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Line to second, deep there. Fields throws, and the Nighthawks are out of the inning. We're through 2.5 here at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. The Nighthawks are on top 3-0 as they come back to bat here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning, Frierson will lead things off for the Nighthawks of North Georgia. It'll be Frierson, Anthony Hammondtree. Frierson walked her first time up. Ball outside, 1-0. 1-0 on the outer half, 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike to Frierson. Designated player, hitting .339 on the year. Three and one. On the inner half, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Frierson is popped up in foul ground. The first baseman Murphy drifting over. She's unable to get there. So again, it's 3-2. And ball 4 issued to Frierson. Now Kaylin Anthony to the plate, but first Mike Davenport going to send on a pinch runner. It'll be Allison Neely. Neely, a sophomore out of Greer, South Carolina. First pitch to the right fielder is high ball 1. Into right, it's through for a hit. Neely rounds second, heads to third, and will stay right there. Runners on the corners. So here's Shelby Hammondtree. Runner moving. Neely dives back to third safely. On ball 1. Up and foul. 1-1. And now Davenport wants to have a word with Shelby. Ball and a strike. One ball, one strike. The sophomore catcher, Hammondtree. 2 in scoring position. Swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Hammondtree. Pumped up foul, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Hammondtree. Missed outside, and the count's full. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. One away for Lexi Duncan. Lexi walked her first time up. On the outside corner, first pitch to Duncan, strike one. Neely on third, Anthony on second. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. A ball and a strike to the sophomore Duncan. She pops this one up. The first baseman Murphy's there and makes the catch for out number 2. Nighthawks did their damage with 2 outs in the second. We'll see if Jordan Deep can do the same thing in the third.
Here's your second baseman, Jordan Deep.
First pitch to Deep is in there for a strike, 0-1. Deep grounds it down the third base line. It goes foul, 0-2. That was the 70th pitch from Marcano through 2 2/3 innings of work. The 2-2, or the 0-2 rather, outside 1-2. That one missed high. Now 2-2. Into left, but Miller is there, and she will make the catch for out number 3. The Nighthawks leave 2 more on base, but they still lead at 3-0. So we head to the 4th here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. For Flagler, Genevieve Mangini will lead things off, followed by Murphy and Murphy. The twins, Natalie and Morgan. First pitch ball to Mangini first. Sophomore out of Wellington, Florida. Then the Murphy twins from East River High School. 1-0 chop to third. Stowers there. Cuts down the distance, throws out to first. One down. So now Natalie Murphy.
First baseman Natalie Murphy.
Batting average down to .399 after she flew out her first time up. First pitch is fouled back into the netting, 0-1. This one grounded towards Sprague at short. Fields throws on the run to Gillum for out number 2. Brings up Morgan Murphy.
Second baseman Morgan Murphy.
Struck out her first time up. First pitch strike, 0-1. Now 0-2. The 0-2 is outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, outside, 2-2. Popped up and out of play. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Off the handle, nice play made by Marley Stowers for out number 3. Again, the Saints in order in the 4th. We're halfway home, 3-0 North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am. Dude, you're on fire.
Oh, yeah! No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet. I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Javi Gregory will lead things off. Gregory, Sprague, and Stowers. First pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1 to Hobby. Struck out her first time up. Outside 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike. 1-2. Swung on and missed. 5th strikeout for Marcano. Here's Sydney Sprague.
Shit.
The 0-1. 1-1.
I actually got the really, really spicy one night and didn't realize. Remember that? You like couldn't even eat it. It was really good. It had pepper jack and some jalapeno stuff, but I like spicy.
Outside corner. One and two. Fouled away. Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Missed outside, 2-2. Marcano thought she painted the outside corner there. Sprague 2 for 2, homered her last time up. She's halfway to the cycle. This one into right. She's 3 for 3 on the day. So now Marley Stowers. Ball outside, 1-0.
Their buffalo chicken wrap? So good. Okay, apparently everyone likes Gustavos in here.
The 1-0. Missed high, 2-0.
Salad and a slice of pizza for like $7. What? Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty good. It looks like good.
2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Gerald Fields, no play at second. She goes to first. Got Stowers by a step. So here's Brittany Gillum. Brittany's 0 for 2 on the day.
Here's your first baseman, Brittany Gillum.
First pitch to Gilly is lined into right center. Base hit. Sprague rounds third. She'll go home. Gilly to second. She's going to try and stretch it to 3. There's going to be a play at third, sliding in, and Gilly is out. Mike Davenport doesn't agree with it. He's going to have a word with David Gilliam. We'll keep it right here as we see what comes of this. It'll be an RBI double. And Gilly will be out on the play. We head to the 5th. Nighthawks 4, Saints nothing here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Top of the fifth here in Dahlonega. 4-0 in favor of the Nighthawks. Kylie's first pitch of the frame is fouled off. That was pitch number 51 for the sophomore out of Swanee. Tatum Morgan at the dish. She struck out her first time up. The 0-1 missed high, 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Kylie surrendered just a walk so far today. That one popped up down the left field line. Duncan and Stowers give chase, but it's in the St. bullpen. Still 1-2. The 8 teams in the tournament, although seeding not 100% set. North Georgia will be the 1 seed. Georgia College, Columbus State, Young Harrison, Lander. As that one swung on and missed. 6th strikeout for Kylie Smith, brings up Majeskovich. So North Georgia, Georgia College, Columbus State, Young Harris, Lander, Flagler, Augusta, and Georgia Southwestern. First pitch fouled off, strike 1. North Georgia's the 1. Augusta and Georgia Southwestern are the 7 and 8. And Young Harris is the 4. Those are the only seeds that are set. 0-2. Georgia College and Columbus State battle for the number 2 seed tomorrow in Milledgeville. Lander and Flagler are in a tie for 5th right now. So Flagler looking to win at least one of these to put pressure on Lander. The 1-2. On the outside corner, strike 3. 7 strikeouts now for Kylie. Brings up Karinsky. Right at the Mendoza line now after striking out her first time up. First pitch to the DP. In for a strike. That pitch fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch missed high, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 as Kylie Smith strikes out 3 in a row in the 5th. Time to stretch here in Dahlonega. 4-0, North Georgia defeats Flagler here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia
is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities.
Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication.
Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part
of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
you can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Alicia Frierson will lead things off. 4-0 is the score.
Re-entering the ballgame then, batting for your Nighthawks. Here's your designated player, Alicia Frierson.
Frierson 2 walks on the day. Yet to record an official at-bat. First pitch swung on and missed, strike one. Marcano still in the circle, towing the rubber. Here's pitch number 89. In for a strike, 0-2. Sophomore out of New York. Outside, 1-2. Kaylin Anthony on deck. That pitch fouled off. Still 1-2. One-two is grounded right back up the middle. It's through for a base hit. Brings up Kaylin Anthony. Kaylin 1 for 2 on the day. Popped up, it'll drop foul. Oh, and 1.
The first time Mary Robb said to me something about unloading the dishwasher and putting it up, I was like, what are we doing? We're putting it up? And that meant putting the dishes away.
And for a strike, 0-2.
What else do you say? Putting the dishes away. Unloading the dishwasher.
The 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Outside, 1-2.
Honestly, Mary Robb and I love having those conversations because we just make fun of each other. Because I say weird things to her and she says weird things to me.
Another pitch misses high, 2-2. The 2-2. Missed high. Alicia Frierson trying to get to second, and she does.
Okay, Fry.
Alicia 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts this year. And now the count full on the right fielder, Kaylin Anthony. Payoff pitch. High in the air down the left field line. The shortstop, Gerald, goes over and makes the catch in foul ground. Bringing up Shelby Hammondtree.
Step it up, here's your catcher, Shelby Hammondtree.
Hammondtree 0 for 2. Struck out both times to the plate. First pitch outside, ball 1. Pitch 100 for Allie Marcano coming up. Missed outside, 2-0. 54 strikes, 46 balls to this point for Marcano. In the air to left, Miller comes in and makes the catch. 2 down for Lexi Duncan. He'll actually be a pinch hitter. It'll be Kristen Adkins. Kristen hitting .250 on the year.
For your Nighthawks now pinch hitting, number 27, Kristen Atkins.
5'11" junior out of Powell, Ohio, transfer from Middle Tennessee State. First pitch to the former Blue Raider is outside, ball 1. One of those in for a strike, 1-1. Frierson on second, the 1-1. Caught the outside corner, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Adkins trying to extend this inning. Deep on deck. The 2-2. Missed high, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Check swing, grounded toward first. Murphy Fields flips to her twin Morgan, and the side is retired. Through 5 innings of work here in Dahlonega, game 1 of the doubleheader. It's North Georgia 4, Flagler nothing on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Honey, would some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much...
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
It's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
First pitch to Naja Gerald is bunted to Smith. She fields, throws quickly to Jordan Deep for the out, 1 down. Brings up Megan Miller. First pitch is high and away, 1-0. Miller 0 for 1, struck out her first time up. And that pitch hit her. Second base runner of the day for Flagler. A walk and a runner hit by, or a batter hit by pitch brings the top of the lineup back up to Garland Evans. Grounded out twice so far today out of the left-handed batter's box. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. 4 runs off 7 hits for the Nighthawks. Flagler searching for their first hit. In for a strike, 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Another swing and a miss. Ninth strikeout for Kylie. That brings her season total to 260. And Genevieve Mangini steps in. First pitch, a strike. Offered at that pitch, 0-2. The 0-2. Missed high. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Side retired. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Nighthawks look for insurance here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hand-dipped with real milk is the only way to make a milkshake. You can't trust machines.
Now how come?
Once I got a machine-made shake from some other place, and it clanked and clunked and spit out a glop into my glass. And do you know what it was made of?
Artificial turf?
What? No, powder.
What?
Powder.
Chowder.
Come in today for hand-dip shakes made with real milk. Only at Steak and Shake.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
To the bottom of the 6th. North Georgia softball would like to thank its season-long sponsors, Appalachian Outfitters, Captain D's, CrossFit Dahlonega, Eagle Sports Chairs, Ranger Manufacturing, and the Smith House. Deep Gregory Sprague. First pitch to Jordan Deep is off speed and in the zone for a strike. Allie Marcano. Pitch number 109 is inside ball 1. A 3-run Sydney Sprague homer in the 2nd. And an RBI double from Brittany Gillum in the 4th. That's the difference. The 2-1. hit Jordan. So Hobby Gregory will stand in, but first, Kara Groover will come in to run for Jordan. And Hobby will step in.
Runner for the Nighthawks at first base, number 4, Kara Gruber. And outbounding the center fielder, Hobby Gregory.
Hobby 0 for 2 is struck out twice. First pitch well outside, ball 1. The 1-0, squaring to bunt, fouled it off, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Missed outside, 2-1. Big swing and a miss by Hobby, 2-2. Hobby lays down a nice bunt. Groover rounds second. The sacrifice works perfectly. So now here's Sydney Sprague.
Here's your shortstop, Sydney Sprague.
Sprague 3 for 3, a home run and 2 singles. First pitch, ball 1. Now 1-1. Low and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Marcano about to throw her 120th pitch. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. See if Sprague gets an easy pitch here. It's outside, ball 4. So Sprague walks, putting 2-1 in front of Marley Stowers.
Keep it going, here's your third baseman, Marley Stowers.
Marley's 0 for 1, a sacrifice bunt, ground out and hit by a pitch. High ball 1. Inside corner, 1-1. Game 2 of the doubleheader, about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this first one. And then senior day festivities after the second game of the doubleheader. If you'd like to see those, come on out to Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium. The count's now 2-1 on Stowers. Senior Day festivities will not be broadcast live. And then the Nighthawks ready for the Peach Belt Conference softball tournament here in Dahlonega, 3-1. Inside corner, 3-2. Marley thought it was ball 4, but it hit the low inside corner. Payoff. Chop to second. And the error committed by Morgan Murphy. So now the bases are loaded for the senior Brittany Gillum. Left-handed hitting senior from Chiefland, Florida.
Now here's your first baseman, Brittany Gillum.
One out here in the 6th. Bases loaded. First pitch to Gilly. Outside ball 1. Marcano winds and delivers. Inner half, 1-1. Gillum 1 for 3. Has flown out, struck out, and hit a double. And that pitch hitter walking in a run. It's now 5-0. Bases still loaded. So here's Alicia Frierson. First pitch, a ball to Alicia. That was 131 pitches now for Marcano. The game-winning run is on first, as Frierson sends this one a mile high and straight back, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. Two and two. Marcano winds, delivers. It's fouled straight back. 135th pitch, 70th strike. In the air to left, it's well foul, and it gets out of play. Still 2-2. Another foul ball. Still 2-2. Missed outside. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming to the designated player. Fouled straight back. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, the 3-2. High in the air, shallow left. Coming in is Miller. She makes the catch. Sprague stays at third. So 2 down for Kaylin Anthony. It's just announced Logan Archer has made the NCAA men's golf regional field as an individual player. Congrats to Logan. You'll take off for the regional tournament a week from Monday. Ball one high. One and one. The 1-1 pitch. Outside 2-1. Now 3-1. In the air to right, and making the catch is Genevieve Mangini to limit the damage to just one. Nighthawks leave the bases loaded. We head to the 7th. Nighthawks 5, Flagler nothing here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
It's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Kylie Smith in the circle to try and throw her 16th complete game of the year. So far, 6 innings of work. She's surrendered a walk and a hit by pitch. Struck out 10, just 75 pitches. Natalie Murphy will lead things off. Swung on and missed, strike one. Ball gets past Hammondtree, 1-1. The 1-1. In the air behind the third baseman. Sprague there and makes the running catch. Brings up Morgan Murphy. First pitch to Murphy on the outside corner, strike one. The 0-1 popped up in foul ground. Gillum gives the diving catch, but it's just out of her reach, 0-2. The 0-2 on the outside corner. Strike three, looking down goes Murphy. 11 strikeouts for Kylie Smith. And the Saints are down to their final out. First pitch ball to Tatum Morgan, 0 for 2, struck out twice. One and one. Lined into left, and it's down for a hit. First hit of the day for Flagler, and the no-hitting bid is out of reach for Kylie. Now a pinch runner for Flagler. Number 22, that's Kaylee Perry, will pinch run at first.
Pinch runner for Flagler at first base, number 22, Kaylee Perry.
Majeskovich steps in. She's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch strike. That pitch. A ball, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed, 1-2. Saints down to their final strike. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Kylie Smith gets her 12th strikeout of the game, and the final score, North Georgia wins 5-0 here in Dahlonega. Stay tuned. NSN postgame report coming at you right after this here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Your final score, North Georgia wins it by a score of 5-0. They improved to 52-2 on the year. Winning pitcher improving to 28-1 on the year. Kylie Smith, she struck out an impressive 12 batters on the day, gave up just one hit, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Losing pitcher is Allie Marcano. She falls to 10-13 on the year. For North Georgia, Sydney Sprague, 3 for 3 on the day with the 3-run bomb that proved to be enough before Brittany Gillum had 2 more RBI late in the game. Game 2 of this doubleheader will come at you in about 30 minutes. We'll be with you right before first pitch. Again, your final score, Flagler 0, North Georgia 5, as the Nighthawks improve to 52-2 on the year here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.